Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War with the American Civil War mod. So, as per some suggestions, you wanted kind of a Mexican Civil War, namely the Imperial faction versus the Republican faction, and that is why I'm here. So, right before you here is the Imperial faction, aided by French troops that we'll see later. Not entirely sure about the lighting on this map, but we wanted some South American terrain, and unfortunately this is how Empire handles it lightning wise. So it's really light with really dark shadows on the characters. Doesn't look very good, but that's it. So with that said, let's jump into the battle, shall we? Right, and the battlefield lays before us. So, we've got the Republican faction holding the hill, while the Imperial faction, which is played by me, down here below the hill. And with that said, let's go ahead and try and take this hill. We've got some Imperial militia. I have 2 of these units. And then I also have 1 regular Imperial unit. And these 3... gonna try to move into the forest here. There's quite a lot of Republicans moving this way, so I'm gonna move the cavalry over here. So the reason why I'm not using generals is that with this mod, the generals, the Mexican ones at least, are bugged to crap, so you can't actually use them. What do we have here? Republican cavalry is moving forward, but I have my Imperial anti-guerrilla warriors ready to stop them in their tracks. I'm gonna move up just slightly, and then I'm gonna have my Imperial troops go up and back them, and we're gonna have these guys moving into the forest. And then we have some cannons. Yes, they need to be moved up as well. I'm thinking this hill is kind of perfect for cannon position. So we're gonna put a cannon there, and we're gonna put a cannon somewhere up here, and to sort of open up the way for that cannon, we've got the French brigade, consisting of 4 units, 2 units of French Legion here in front, and then 2 units of French regulars. France, of course, supported the Imperial faction of Jesus Christ. I need to silence that mortar. Right, my mortar does not actually reach. Bloody hell. Right, we'll have to reorganize that. Also, I realized that there's quite a lot of Republicans in this forest. The guerrilla troops need to be moved forward, and I need to hurry up the cannons. We're gonna put the Imperial regulars over here, and we're gonna have the French coming in from the flank. Looks like I kind of put maybe too many troops up here. I think that Republican guards. I think we need to split the French and actually send these 2 French units down south. We're gonna we actually got a extra unit here. Ooh, let's see if I can run quickly into the forest. And looks like we're actually gonna have to deploy this again, because the enemy is about to come and attack us here. The general, maybe not have him all the way out on the flank, and then we'll hurry our cavalry into the flank over there. So the enemy is now opening fire on us, and we've got a fight. So the militia, I'm not entirely sure. This is probably bad strategy having militia here, and looks like the enemy is putting a lot of effort attacking us over here. Shit, we've got another bastard coming in over there. And the cannon has just arrived, which is just what I need. I need that canister. Right, my Imperial regulars are opening fire. Only got 3 people out of that line. And the French are coming under fire here. Not suffering any casualties so far. Gonna see about getting the French in position quickly. Getting that cannon into position on the flank here. So far my units are holding at least. So that's fine. We need those cannons just on the edge of the hill. I've done the mistake many times where I've pushed the cannons too far back on the hill, and so it has covered the view of the cannons sort of firing down below. So we're going to move them forward. My troops are actually holding pretty well, except for this militia unit, suffering quite heavy casualties. Okay, I think this is fine. Go ahead and deploy the cannons. I'm going to see if I can sweep in the cavalry over here to aid my men. It's not going too well for us, I think, once the enemy starts opening fire. There's not that big of a difference in uniform types in between the Republicans and the Imperials. Basically the same uniform. The only difference is that our elite troops are French, their elite troops are white. Or at least they're white uniforms. Okay, Republican guards, Republican regulars, they pushed them all the way up there. They're gonna be able to flank. Oh shit, this unit is not looking too hot. I guess they focused in all the fire on that unit and kind of leave the French on their own there now. And I don't know if we need to move these two French down here anymore. I think we need them over here instead, because I'm sending this one over. And my cavalry is now in a position to strike the enemy in the back. And we've got an extra line infantry unit coming in to aid over here. And here comes the Lancers, ready to strike these guys in the back, and we can roll up that entire side. Ooh, the Republicans are coming close here. However, I really love this artillery position I managed to go from this. Love this ground right here. And we're firing good canister into the mess down there. And the anti-guerrilla, the Imperial anti-guerrilla units are punishing the Republicans as they're moving forward. Let's see how it goes. It goes pretty well for the French, at the moment anyway. Gonna push back the French Legion because we got quite a lot of enemies coming in from the flank here. Canister sent this guy away. These guys have lost quite a bit, so I want to pull back a little bit. And the Imperial regulars have been pushed back, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill the gap with the French regulars, and I'm going to put this Imperial regular on the flank aiding on that side. We have quite a few breaks here, but it looks like it's going pretty fine for... Oh shit, enemy cavalry. My cavalry will pull back, and I want to target them with my howitzer. Target the enemy cavalry. So their center attack clearly failed, or most part of it. Tilt this unit a little bit. Let's hope the French get in position before the enemy. And this French unit definitely need aid, so I'm gonna move this guy. They're charging? Oh. Stand and fight, you bastards. One soldier was killed by the French. Quite a few of the enemy was killed. I need my troops back in order. You're gonna fill that gap over there. The anti-guerrilla would be nice if I could get those guys back. Was that the cavalry? Regulars. Where's the enemy cavalry? Ah, the enemy cavalry is sent away. Charge after them. We need to put pressure on this guy. If I can get rid of him, I can move through the forest and start attacking over here. Hold fire and then retarget. Hopefully targeting these guys over here. French are doing just fine for now. This unit here might be in some trouble. But I am sending in aid. I'm wondering if I'm gonna do this instead. I'll move this one forward to take position right there, and the French to come back up the hill. And we'll just tell the cannon to retarget. Massive amounts of Republicans pulling back. We've got one of their elite units right over here. Can this one not just give up already? What are you firing at right now? Would be nice if we could get some shots on this one. Get rid of him. Oh, they're firing at the retreating troops. Fire on those guys. Also, the militia will advance up to the side here of the anti-guerrilla troops. We'll move the militia to stand over there. Oh shit, I forgot. Howitzer, target this guy, and cavalry. Come around, see if we can attack the enemy's artillery position. We're sending a lot of enemy troops away. And I think my tactic here has worked. The French, having suffered lots of men... No, actually, yes, they have. I saw wrong. They've suffered a third of their troops. So putting it like this means that I can put down twice the amount of firepower. If I had moved the men off to the flank, I don't think it would have been as effective. And now we're going to blast them with some canister. And I think that will be enough to send these guys away. The battle is going very well at this point. I really want to get rid of this guy though. I don't know why it's taking so long to shoot those guys down. There's a massive amount of routing troops over here. Given that so many have routed, we can gain a bit of ground here. The regular Mexican troops. Oh, and the enemy was defeated over here. Some good canister shots. They really just came too close. Okay, the cannons need to turn and face that one. Really good work by the French here. The French and the Imperial regulars that aided them. However, we've got a Republican unit coming in over here. Nice canister. I wish you would fire at the center of the unit. So here we can see a bit of the problem I was talking about. Because they're hiding in like the dead ground below the cannons, where I don't really have a good view of the enemy, and most of the shots either fly over, hit the ground in front here, or fly over the unit and hit the back. Oh, the Republicans have regathered their strength and are once again pushing forwards. However, given that they've already retreated once, pretty safe to say they're going to do it again. They're moving the guns really close though. So they could be trying to do canister. We don't know. It depends if their men actually stand and fight. Okay, my Imperial cavalry is ready to take on the Republican cavalry. Lancieros! Ay ay ay! Attack! And here's the Republican cavalry. They're not lancers, and they're not even looking at my men. And now they're kind of pulling away. Attack for the Emperor! Not entirely sure how well this will go. They do outnumber us, but then again, they don't actually want to take the fight. Okay, the Republicans are back at it, and at this point, they're actually able to completely murder this unit, where the French cannot aid them. So these guys need to pull back, and at this point, we need to relocate them on the flank. And they've pushed forward some troops in the forest. Their renewed attack is actually stronger than I thought. I thought it would falter within seconds. Right, finally this unit relents a little bit. Freeing up these three, which hopefully can move into the flank. My Imperial Cavalry was defeated over there. Let's see if I can get the general over here somewhere and aid. We've got... I think there might be a chance the enemy might break through here. So I'm gonna send the anti-guerrilla troops. Anti-guerrilla troops. We'll send the anti-guerrilla troops to the forest to make sure no guerrillas are able to attack us. Let's see if we can gain some more ground on the enemy high ground. Allow the French to advance here and gain ground. And at the same time, this unit should attack these guys on the hill, and it crashes. As you could see, the battle unfortunately crashed, and so this is my second attempt. And as you can see, the battle is way underway at this point. A little bit different this time around, but for that matter, not any bit easier, I'd say. Oh shit, we just got charged over here. See if I can get this French unit to aid here. We're actually going to get both this time around. So they didn't really focus on the right. They seem to have focused mostly on the center. And then they focused a lot of troops here on the on my left, which is causing quite a bit of problem. At first I held a line through the forest, but they had so many troops that I was forced to pull back. And right now I'm actually drawing them into kind of a trap, where we're drawing them out into open ground. And I've got my French regulars here to aid to shoot these guys down, and we're actually going to pull forward now again with the Imperial regulars, and we've trapped the enemy there. I'm actually going to also tell the howitzer to focus in on these guys. Jesus Christ, they're coming hella close here. You can hardly tell the difference, but these guys are actually, they have red facing colors, while this has light blue. No, get out! Ah, it looked like his friend actually shot the guy that tried to stab him. Ooh, the enemy was caught in my trap, and they are getting annihilated. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. But we have someone here being... Ah, shit. The cavalry just breaking everything here. Enemy cavalry charges. Has been able to break down everything here. And also some other charges going through here. Leaving this unit alone. Jesus Christ. We were able to break the enemy over here. But clearly, it looks like we're going to have a hard time actually holding on to this position right here. The howitzer is in a difficult situation. Got the French unit right here, at least that's firing. I'm going to need my cavalry, general and all, to come here to try and counterattack. Imperial militia, you're going to have to fall back. All the other troops just need to hold their position and hope to whatever deity they hold there that we are able to be victorious here. Because it doesn't look that good at this point. I mean, I was able to break them here, and yes, we were able to see these 2 units off. So at least we got that. Can we get some fire going on down there? Right. Charge the enemy cavalry. Fire round shot. I want a round shot on that unit. See if the French can advance through there. And where's my other cavalry unit? Go for that one. Okay, the enemy is kind of smarting up now. I'm gonna get these 2 to go hard, and this one to go this way. And then these guys just to hold. We should be able to smash these. If this one holds, he can kill those guys. Cannons, just send that guy away. We hold, that'll be fine. My general is actually pulling back. All my cavalry is pulling back. We've got mass rout on our hands among my units at this point. With general and everything pulling back. So it's not looking too good for me at this point. I gonna need some units to come back. Jesus Christ. The Republican cavalry is just going through everything. I do have my cannon over here, which I think we're gonna have to redeploy. I do have my French unit over here, and I do have my howitzers over here. But clearly it's not a good look at this point. We are kind of breaking these guys, but we've got enemies coming up there. And that's not going to go too well for us. They have yet to actually get these guys, which I like. Get the French down here. Come on, tell me anything rallies here. Jesus Christ. Howitzers. Just get rid of that unit, if you please. Oh, anti-guerrilla unit has rallied. Something is back at least. This unit's about to get attacked in the back if I can't do anything about that. The 2 French units, which have done a lot of good work, needs to get into position. We're holding on here. Oh, the cannons. Come on, please, just fire the gun. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Then try to leave. If you... Oh, they actually retreated. Shoot this unit down. Okay, my units are retreating, but so is everyone else in this area, and the cannon's actually holding on. Frenchie, attack the guards. The enemy coming down here, coming down a hill, should get shot to pieces by my men here. Hopefully, since I've got 3 units focused in on them. This unit, I really need to retarget this unit to face these bastards. I think the French can hold on here on their own. Kind of ish. You need to tilt. And then you just keep firing on those guys until those guys give up. Did I get anything come back? Nope. Nothing. Where's that enemy cavalry unit? I can't see it anymore. If 2 troops retreating here, then I'm coming back. It's not going too well for the Emperor right now. At least we're breaking. Oh shit! What are they doing? They're coming for the charge. Hurry, Frenchies! Get the shots in. Oh, they're charging. Mass casualties among the enemy. Just before they charged. Absolute carnage in among the Mexican troops. Fire on this one. Fire on this one. And nice. We were able to turn this flank around. We're holding on right now. We're holding on. For some reason the enemy did not go for my bloody cannons here, which I don't get. I've got another cannon over here, which I'm gonna try to wheel in position. We lost our cannon position up here. Not particularly nice, but what can you do about it? If you please, go ahead and fire. Come on, it's close range. Get them. Nice. And just keep shooting and you shoot through the next one. Okay, I want you to hold and then fire at will. And I want you to come up to the side here. I mean, it's all down to my French troops at this point. Oh, we do have a few regulars here. Okay, let's see. My French troops were able to win there, so they can advance. Get my cannons in there in the middle. Howitzer, no longer fire canister, and I want you just fire something in here. Try to get them to force them to retreat. We'll keep up the pressure on the Republicans down there. We'll keep the pressure up over here. These guys will pull back so that these advance close enough that these two can shoot. And I want you to get up on the ridge there, and you need to get into the forest to be able to shoot on the enemy. Those guys are gone. I think we don't need to deal with them, so switch over. Right. Close call, but it looks like I might... Ah, shit, the enemy cavalry is back. This is gonna be nasty. Cannon. Hurry through. We're gonna get the French to wheel to prepare. I'm pretty sure the enemy cavalry will charge these guys. And then the French can hopefully go ahead and shoot them down. If I can get my cannon... I don't know where I want to put the cannon right now. Are they going in for it? We can see about saving my cannon somehow. Okay, this unit was unfortunately sent away. However, everything on this side is gone. And I've got these two mighty French units, which so far has broken all resistance. Come on, please fire. Yes! French Legion! The enemy cavalry was exhausted and was unable to reach my troops in time. Oh, my other cannon was killed. It's kind of stupid sending that close as I did. Let's see, we've got one French unit over, one Mexican unit over here. We've got some cannon, one Mexican unit over there. What I want to do is to put these guys sweep through here. I want to make sure that this cannon... Oh, there they are. I'm gonna deploy you against the Republican Guard. We're gonna get some canister going that way. And that cavalry unit has lost so many men, they're not coming back. Nothing coming back over there. So we've got 4 units firing on this guy. I thought, but these two are not actually, so it's only the anti-guerrilla unit. But soon I will have 4 units firing on this guy, so he'll be gone. I think the French dealing with these guys should be done. Having this one... You know what? march forward a bit so you don't shoot your allied unit. And then fire, and deploy. French unit, move forwards. We're about to deploy some canister over here. We're putting down fire. I'm not entirely sure about the angle. This unit probably needs to come closer. A lot of shots hitting the hill. You need to come over there. And I want canister on that guard unit. Before my French Legion attacks. Come on, get some more canister going this way. They're firing from the edge of the line, but since the edge of the line is over here right now, they're kind of firing through the entire unit. Get rid of those bloody Republicans. Oh. Quickly into position. Who is going to go into position first? My men or the enemy? Oh, they fire first and it's a crash. So I finally got a battle that actually did not crash, and I was able to save it to the point where I've got a replay to show you. Unfortunately, I mean, I couldn't keep recording all these different kinds of battles. I like the one that we did see, especially the second one, where I kind of, where I lost kind of a lot of troops, but I was able to kind of turn around. Anyways, we're looking at the battle that I won. We're not going to look at to the end, but what I was able to do was I was able to trap the enemy army into one area right here, and I was able to send so many of them off at the same time. It was basically a mass rout of their entire army. We've got all the artillery pieces lined up here, lined with canister, firing onto the oncoming Republican troops that are marching straight into my fire. I've got cavalry up there fighting the Republican Guard, and all along the line my musket men are pushing fire into these bastards. And yeah, it's a mass rout. Broken. We're gonna have more broken troops here. So broken Republican Guard running downhill. We got these guys. These guys are actually about to break, shaken. These guys just broke. Another Republican Guard. More Republicans broken. They're all running at this point. One of the units that actually stood quite a long time is this one. But otherwise, you can see that most of these units are now breaking. And this is most of their army. I've already run over a few of their enemy troops over here with my cavalry. They're kinda gonna turn it around down there, but for most part it's just a mass rout. My cavalry is able to just run them down. I might be able to show you the statistics here. I believe one of the cavalry units got up to 800 kills during this, and absolutely just ran over the enemy. As we can see here, my cavalry is just running down so many of them. And we're just going to continue through this and just rout away everyone. The few guys that decides to route this way are going to get shot to pieces as they run away. And yeah, I finally got a victory. Not that necessarily I needed victory to end the video. It could have just as easily ended in my defeat, because I was thinking there when I lost so many troops in the second battle that I was kind of contemplating, am I going to keep this, or am I going to if I lose, am I going to keep and show this? And I thought it might had been quite refreshing to maybe see a battle where the AI won, or at least where it was such a hard-fought battle for me that it's just not always these complete victories for me. But there we have it. All the enemy is retreating. There's a few guys here, but it's a drawn out and kind of long fight. Interestingly enough, I didn't get the same kind of good result with my French troops. It actually probably turned out the worst for them this time around. So that was kind of a shame that we didn't get to see from the second battle, the statistics of that, when I was able to push through this hill here and push all the way up through the forest and so forth, where the French just absolutely murdered the enemy troops. But yeah, with that said, I hope you guys still enjoyed this compilation of battles, of the same battle, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!